Hello guys, this is Blast Art, and as always, we have our new chapter review, chapter 97 of One Punch Man. We will start in 5 minutes. Hello guys, this is Blast Art, and as always, we have our new chapter review, chapter 97 of One Punch Man. We will start in 5 minutes. Alright, let's wait a little bit until some of us gather, and then we will start our chapter review of One Punch Man. Hello guys, this is Blast Art, and as always, we have our new chapter review, chapter 97 of One Punch Man. Alright guys, so let's begin our chapter review. Today, we'll be reviewing the chapter 97 of One Punch Man, Backpack. As we can see here guys, we see the S-Class hero Child Emperor along with his backpack that has a lot of weapons. We can see here umbrella, like a TNT bag, a weapon on his left hand, also the gas mask, exceptional technology and firepower brought forth by an extraordinary mind. Alright, so guys, I tried coloring the entire chapter, so it could be a very beautiful experience as we read the chapter together. We review it together. So the last chapter we saw how the fight between the two, Duo Ninja and Flashy Flash, ended with the victory of Flashy Flash, as the whole place was actually destroyed. And in defeating them, Flashy Flash actually lost his transmitter, and he is wandering now aimlessly in the depths of the Monster Association. Alright, this is guys our first panel. We see here the one moving at super high speed must have been Flashy Flash. He has been stationary since perhaps the transmitter malfunctioned. No strange movement with the rest of the assault team so far. Alright. As we can see guys here, Child Emperor gets deeper into the Monster Association. After all, they're all individuals who know how to handle themselves. Absolutely, they are the S-Class. They can always send an SOS signal if a real emergency arises. We see here, guys, in the next panel, as like a child emperor wanders deeper into the master association, he is being surrounded by different type of monsters. As like a child emperor. We see here, guys, this is what Child Emperor said. Oh, well, I'm not worried about them at all. With a successful hostage rescue, we should be able to alleviate much of the mental stress in the coming battle. And we see, guys, here this Master Tiger level probably sneaking up behind Child Emperor with his cleaver. My job is to allow them to unleash their maximum potential without any inhibitors. I kept quiet during the meeting in order to avoid further bickering. But the current into is a little suspect. We see here, guys, that Child Emperor has actually placed some kind of a weapon looking like a mini octopus, and he's actually behind the monster that was like sneaking up to attack Child Emperor. We can see, guys, here how powerful and insanely precise this weapon of Child Emperor is. Like he puts a lot of hole into this monster. Like even the cleaver is destroyed, as you can see. And guys, here we have the explanation of the weapon. Mini Octo Tank number 8 will continue to shoot at any object moving in the alert zone using carbon dioxide emission until carbon dioxide emission is no longer detected. So guys, this weapon, it seems that it will keep firing until the master or the target cannot breathe actually anymore. We see here Child Emperor, like it seems like he is searching for something. He using the satellite in his backpack, and he is telling us that he is close to his target. We see, guys, here that Child Emperor has actually entered a lab in which Metal Knight is utterly destroyed. If you guys remember, the one who destroyed Metal Knight in the previous chapter was none other than Orochi. Like one strike and Metal Knight was out. We see here, guys, that even Child Emperor is actually very surprised. Incredible. It's like the knight went through stress testing beyond its limit. Even though I was taken out by none other than Monster King Orochi, even though it was taken out by none other than Monster King Orochi, but just what kind of attack power could could have done such extensive damage? Damn, I really don't want to run into it. Well, yes, you don't say. Like, the Master Orochi is very powerful. He was able to destroy the drone of Metal Knight in mere seconds. We see here, guys, uh, using the technology within the backpack. It seems like some kind of a maybe USB device, something very similar to USB device. Since you won't tell me the only way to extract the remaining data from the machine itself, and then he uses, guys, this item to try to extract the information from the destroyed body of Metal Knight. We see here, I don't care if you're recording of a master conversation or detailed information on various floors plans, as long as there is something about the location of the hostage. Speaking of the what, let me just make it a little bit bigger. Arrangement. The arrangement of these machines part would indicate that someone has made an unsuccessful attempt to construction. A couple of the parts have been reconstructed almost perfectly with no damage. Okay. Could it be that they have expert in robotics here? Alright, guys, this is actually very interesting. Now we do know who is trying to reconstruct this weapon, and it is none other than G5. Child Emperor continue. Guys, I hope you enjoying the colored chapters. It would be most troublesome if the monsters were able to turn the table against us using the technology we developed specifically to defeat them. Damn it, yet another thing I have to worry about. The Raider Pathfinder has marked the route to the hostage room. Found it. He had all this detailed information and yet still refused to help. I mean, like, this is how Metal Knight operate. He operates solo. He does not cooperate with anyone from the Hero Association. We see here, guys, that the Child Emperor is actually very angry about the fact that Metal Knight has kept him in the dark. There is no use getting angry now. I have the correct answer finally. It's time to think positive. Destination info received. Alright, guys, so thanks to the device within the backpack of a Child Emperor, now he is able to pinpoint the exact location of the hostage and begin the rescue operation. Staying calm and getting on compelling and starting on completely my next small object is the shortcut toward adulthood. Yes, like Amai Mask like mentioned it, the best asset of a hero is self-control. Becoming irritated will only dull my mind. And then he grabs this lollipop and he starts licking it. Let's have some sugar. Let my mind take a deep breath. And then, guys, we see here before him the demon level monster Phoenix Man. So far, we do not know the exact abilities of Phoenix Man. However, he was able to rescue Garu, and he was the one to order Elder Centipede to attack the heroes. We see, guys, the mini Octa-Tank number 8 is destroyed. So it seems it cannot destroy demon level monsters. We see here, guys, Child Emperor is surprised, like shocked. Okay, Phoenix Man has emerged. Did you make this? What a childish design. Did you think you'd be coming here to play? As you can see, guys, the Octo tank is destroyed. Phoenix Man was the one to intercept Child Emperor's path. We see here, so you're young and carefree, makes me so envious. That said, just because you're a child doesn't mean that I'm going to go easy on you. Child Emperor like says, cadre. And Phoenix Man replies, more like middle management. I'm not quite a cadre, but I'm still ranked higher than those around me. In many ways, my job requires talents beyond those of cadres. Don't you get it? In other words, there is a lot of politics or phonies within the organization. Well, not like a kid who get overjoyed by some stupid hero name would understand. Oh my god. Phoenix Man is making fun of Child Emperor. Okay, the next shot we have a mentioning of Orochi. Alright guys, let's continue our review. We see here guys that Child Emperor is actually very irritated as he crunching the lollipop. Man, just because you're a little smarter than average, they hyped you up as an S-class hero. And pampered you for the headlines. That's why you'll be dying here. What a tragic story. You shouldn't have taken those praises from adults seriously. This is, guys, what Child Emperor Phoenix Man thinks about the S-Class Child Emperor. The only relief I have is in myself. For me, the Monster Association is a mere stepping stone. Sooner or later, I will take the King, Monarch, moniker, I'm sorry guys, from Orochi. Well guys, at first we thought he is speaking things around, but then we saw the transformation of Phoenix Man, and which is a very powerful transformation. Phoenix Man, disaster level demon. I am Phoenix Man. I couldn't remove my bird costume, and before I realized it, I have become a monster. This actually, guys, brings me a theory that a lot of fans have been discussing is Watchdog Man. Does he have the same background story as Phoenix Man? And if so, how come he is not a monster? Maybe Watchdog Man is a monster. Maybe I'll make a theory about that. Phoenix Man continue his dialogue. Child Emperor, oh, victim of the times. This is where you die. And then as we see here, guys, Phoenix Man actually launches a very powerful attack. Big attack. I will give you a painless, instantaneous death. That is the least I can do. We see here, guys, that Child Emperor was actually capable of defending himself using some kind of powerful film that stopped the Phoenix Man right at his path. While you were busy monologuing, I shot a strong lime wire. This transparent film has excellent resistance against the force of a sudden impact. It can be even rolled into a tube or used as a candy wrapper. Pretty handy, isn't it? This is what Child Emperor explains. Even though it's still in the test phase, I've already christened its invisible wall. Is that too direct? Is Anger Shield better? So it seems that the Phoenix Man was actually hurt during the attack. It appears I can converse with you normally. I was born to capture you alive and have you led the way. But I'm bad mood right now. But I'm in a bad mood right now. So this is, guys, what the Child Emperor does. Like, he unleashes every weapon hidden inside of his backpack. We see here a grinder, a sword, and like, guys, as we can see here, he destroys Phoenix Man with no mercy. Very powerful backpack. If it can instantaneously destroys a demon level with this, as we can see, guys, in this panel, Phoenix Man is destroyed. It's good to have ambitious, but someone truly remarkable wouldn't have joined the Monster Association in the first place. The same can be said about me. This is, guys, what Child Emperor said. Thanks, I've managed to calm down a bit. So after destroying or thinking that he did actually destroy the demon level threat, Child Emperor, it seems that he calmed a little bit. Alright, guys, so we do know that Child Emperor was successful at finding the exact location where Waganma was actually held as a prisoner. We see here some tiger level monsters that are guarding the gate. And we see, guys, here this invention of Child Emperor, some kind of a frog jumps inside the prison, and then it jumps toward Waganma and like it grabs into his face as a mask. Waganma, of course, not knowing what's actually going on, he is trying to take it off from his face. However, that is very important because Child Emperor would be releasing a poisonous smoke. We see here the kid is acting up all of a sudden. Like the tiger level monsters are talking between themselves. I've had enough. Should we eat him? The heroes have already begun their attack. The safety of the hostage no longer matters. That sounds about right. What's with all the smoke? We see, guys, this female monster asking about the smoke. Don't inhale it. It is actually very poisonous smoke. As we can see here, guys, that the monsters are dead from inhaling the smoke. Child Emperor appears using this cutting disc to free Waganma. He enters the prison. I'm here to save you. Come on, let's get out of here. Alright. Both and Child Emperor, like he slided from the ceiling, as we can see here. Sludge press. He is trying to maybe trap both of them. If you guys remember the weapon, the umbrella that we have seen in the cover page, he used it, Child Emperor, on himself. It seems that he did realize that the Jelly Monster is actually someone who is immune to poison. A monster that is immune to poison. He grabs this plasma sword. Flashes in order to defeat the tiger level. Bladed weapon. The Jelly Monster telling him like, is this all you've got? So as we can see here, guys, Child Emperor is using his backpack to destroy the monster. However, it will turn out to be ineffective as well. Like I said, slash and stab all you can want, it's useless. Hehehe, look, like you have the means of, you have no means of killing me. And then we see, guys, Child Emperor uses this weapon to like pump oil into this sledgehammer, and then uses this match. I'm sorry, guys, it's actually liquid fuel, it's not oil. He thought the Jelly Monster was able to take an S-class level like and boast about it. However, guys, he is destroyed with the liquid that is inflammatory. We see, guys, here Child Emperor actually has successfully managed to rescue Waganma, and they are going through the Monster Association in order to reach the rescue mission. Child Emperor telling Waganma, you can remove the Kero mask now. How are you feeling? Waganma telling him that he is starving. You can drink this. So Child Emperor hands Waganma some nutrition jelly in order for him like to satiate his hunger. Walk while you drink. We have to keep moving. This is what the rescued child said to Child Emperor. Are you S-class hero, Child Emperor? You're way too late. Seriously. We can see here, guys, that Child Emperor is actually irritated a bit. Waganma telling him, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Alright, guys, we see here something's up ahead with my radio controller Sentry. Before we continue, we see, guys, this is a very similar weapon to the Octa 8. From now on, I must be extra careful in order to keep Waganma Kun away from danger as much as possible. That looks fun. However, guys, we do know that the weapons of Child Emperor are usually effective against the tiger level monsters. However, this weapon of his own was destroyed in an instant with one single slash. As you can see, guys, here, who could that be? Alright guys, with one shot, it's a hero. No need to give me your name, I will eliminate you immediately. It was, guys, actually G5. This is the epic design of G5. A machine type. Then I'll use this. And then, guys, we can see Child Emperor using the flute as 4 rocket emerges from his backpack, surrounding the monster type G5, like some kind of forming around him some kind of 4 squared ring. 4 corners. A 4-corner ring. Enemy machine disabling this device. Bug basket gun. So these weapons are actually made to disable the enemy that is of a machine type. We see, guys, here Child Emperor is saying, I have imprisoned it in a cage of high voltage cable while blasting it with signal, forcing it to shut down. Nice, I want to bring this robot home with me. However, guys, to Child Emperor's surprise, with one swing, G5 was able to destroy the prison. Alright, guys, we see here Wagarma Kong gets back. A formidable opponent. He is a very powerful demon level, actually. And this is, guys, actually where the chapter ends, as Child Emperor prepares to face off, against G5. Alright, guys, this was all for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will be seeing you in the next video. The next video will be reviewing chapter 98.